David Bahnsen with me here in New York today. Trump's advocating for companies to stop reporting earnings on a quarterly basis. What do you make of that?
I think that he's advocating for them to not have to do it quarterly. If a company wants to give an update weekly, they can do that now. But forcing them to do it quarterly, I've always felt is unnecessary. Of course, I happen to be a long-term dividend growth investor.
Sure.
I couldn't care less, but it adds to noise. It adds to volatility. I think semi-annual is plenty enough for required disclosures.
You're expecting a half point cut?
No, I'm not. I'm expecting quarter point. The market is saying 95% chance of a quarter point.
Yep.
There's a little bit of a chance of half point. But more important, by the end of the year, we may get a full point in at least 3/4 of a point.
All good for the market?
It's baked into the market, Stuart.
It's in there already?
It is. Yeah.
David, stay with me for the hour, please.
Yes,
what do you make of this?
I think the far bigger question about NVIDIA is not what China's saying on this regulatory matter. It's, does China have competition coming? Are they making chips that are going to be competitive? And is the valuation already pricing in the good news? And this is the element that whether it's Tesla, Apple, NVIDIA, investors don't seem to want to talk about. Can you be right that a company's doing great and wrong about the stock price? That happens all the time, and I think it's a huge risk.
China now launching an anti-dumping investigation. So that's 2 investigations that target our chip makers.
Tensions are rising, as they say.
Yeah.
All right, David, what do you make of that?
Well, again, whether it's the TikTok thing, the trade deal, as you point out, there's a lot of positioning going on here in these talks with the administration. I think this is an attempt to get leverage.
All right, David, chime in.
Tesla's a name you have to believe in if you believe in Elon and something new that we don't know about now,
Yep.
which they could easily do. But are you going to buy it and call it cheap at 207 times earnings? I'm not making that number up.
Nope.
No one's buying it for that. They're buying it for some future thing we don't know. That involves a lot of risk.
And they trust Elon Musk to come up with something big and new and powerful.
And he could very easily do it, but not without volatility along the way.
Before we get to your dividend plays, what do you make of this, the crypto exchange thing?
Oh, I feel like I've seen this movie before. I missed the late 1990s. It was a lot of fun. It was funny. Gemini had 46 actually on Friday, and here it goes. So you get a lot of that IPO excitement, speculation. It's called gambling, and they give you free beverages in Las Vegas. Now, these things can go up and they can go down. They are going to do that a lot, but they don't make money. So it's just not our speed.
Not your style, is
No.
it? Okay. David Bahnsen's dividend picks. Let's start with Amgen.
Amgen, you got a 3.5% dividend yield and a biotech healthcare company trading at a low multiple, good value play with big dividend growth.
3.5% dividend. Not
Yes,
bad.
sir.
Moelis.
This is very important. They pay 100% of cash flow out in dividends. They have no debt whatsoever. They're an investment bank that does mergers and acquisition advice. And I'm telling you, we're going to go into an M&A boom, lower interest rates, lots of companies that need to be selling. There's a lot of pent up demand. Private equity doing a lot of deals. Moelis is going to be a big beneficiary.
Okay, and it will no longer be unchanged, presumably.
Yeah.
Okay. David, thanks very much. And thanks for being here for the hour. Appreciate that.